Hello, my people. This is how Nigerian roads are when it rains. When it rains, the roads are flooded. The reason why the roads are flooded is because of the poor drainage system. If you notice by the side of the road, the water is not going into the drainage. Sometimes the water goes into the drainage, but the drainage has overflowed. The drainage is blocked with debris, with sand, with all kinds of stuff that they throw into the gutter. The third issue is that the drainage there's no outlet for the water that goes into the drainage. It's not linked to a river. So when the water fills up the drainage, it overflows the roads. There has to be an outlet for the water to be linked to a river or to rivers. So because when they construct the drainage, they don't think about where the water is going to go to. They just do a gutter for the water to go into. They call it a gutter, but that is not how it's done in other countries where people are educated. They sit down and they think, they analyze. It takes them time to even construct or to build stuff because they sit down, they draw it out, they map it out, they bring in advisors, people to brainstorm, and then as they brainstorm, they come up with solutions for problems. They can foresee future problems and solve it. They think about population, they think about increase in population, and then they build things that outlast the present time. They build things that in the next 10-20 years, that thing is still functioning, is still working. So therefore you see some roads in other countries, when it rains, the road is dried because the drainage system, the type of drainage system that they use, the water can go into the drainage system, and when it goes in, it goes out. Why do they not have the same problem as Nigeria or third world countries? The drainage are sealed, the gutters are covered or sealed. Therefore, no one can dump rubbish into it. No one can dump sand into it, and the water is not blocked. The drainage is not blocked by a concrete. The water has a way to can see. The water moves into the drainage, and when it moves into the drainage, then that drainage is linked to a river. The water now goes to a river, and therefore it does not overflow the roads. Before the roads in America can be overflowed, that means probably it's a mighty rainstorm, or it's rain that has been raining for days and days and days, and that such that the river overflows. So this is why their roads are never overflowed. If they are overflowed, it's just a small overflowing, but over time, maybe in the next 2 hours, the overflow is gone. The roads are not going to look like a river. Definitely not. So we have to really, our roads have to be fixed better. The drainage system have to be fixed. I've been talking about this over and over again. Our drainage system is very important. Someone did a video and I watched it. It was so interesting. The person was talking about how dangerous it is to even put your leg to walk in to walk on the road when it's flooded. She talked about broken bottles. She talked about looking at even feces. People were even swimming inside that water. So all kinds of things can happen to you. What about open jars, open tomato tins that can even hurt your body if your body were to contact it. So we have a very big problem with our drainage system that nobody really thinks it's a major problem, because probably it doesn't affect anyone, but it does. Think about all the dump that gets dumped in there, that over time it brings out all these odor on the roadside. The condition of it, you inhaling the debris, the stinkiness into your body, can make you sick. So it's a serious issue that needs to be taken care of, that nobody really thinks it should be taken care of. Most of their roads, when they build them, they just build the roads and that's it. Nobody takes into consideration the drainage, how this water should be properly drained. And they should.